Hi guys! So I don't actually think that I've introduced this vlog yet, so I'm really sorry about that. But welcome to a new weekly vlog. It's currently Tuesday night and I am almost done with Nevermore. I have this much left and oh my god, I'm loving this so much. It's such an atmospheric book. I can't tell you how amazing the writing is. Oh wow, I'm getting so much evils from my cat. I think she just wants to sleep and I've disturbed her because I've started talking. But this week it's Believathon and it does run through next week as well, so I'm so excited. But this is a book that fulfills my first prompt, which is to read the first book in a series. Yeah, like I said, I'm loving it so much so far. I'm on page 306 and I've just flown through it. It might not seem like that because it's Tuesday and I did start this yesterday, but honestly, since 12 o'clock today until about 5 o'clock, I have been sorting student finance, tax, trying to get my P60 and all that jazz. It's been a nightmare. I've been on so many different phone calls. I've also actually written an essay, just throwing that in there. So I've done so much today and I'm just now sitting down to read. So I've got that much left. I really hope I can fly through it tonight. I kind of do want to finish it tonight. I think I have about 60 pages left. So it's doable. I just might have to stay up a bit later. But if you don't know, this is a book about Morrigan Crow, who is a cursed child that is destined to die on her 11th birthday. However, on her 11th birthday, a man called Jupiter North sweeps in and takes her away to a magical place called Nevermore. However, it's not as simple as that, because if Morrigan wants to stay, she will have to complete a series of trials to join the Wondrous Society. So yeah, it's a very Harry Potter-esque feeling book. I'm just really enjoying it. And also, how stunning is this cover? I don't think you can see it properly, so I might show you that tomorrow, but wow, everything about this book is just absolutely gorgeous and I just love it so much. So yeah, I did actually want to update you before I finished this book because that would have been a nightmare. I want to record my experience because, like I said, I'm just having such a good time and I really do want to be better at vlogging as I'm reading because yeah, I've just been very bad at doing that. I'll just fly through a book and then tell you about it, but I kind of want to give you my reactions as I'm reading. So for the rest of tonight, I'm going to sit down and power through this. I do also have Brittany the Bibliophile's live show on tonight. It's just a little chilled hang out with me type where she's journaling at the minute and I'm just reading with her in the background. And it's just a very nice chilled night. And obviously you've seen my cat. She's just right here, sat with me for now. Don't know how long that'll last for, but there we go. But I will probably check in with you guys tomorrow now because I think it's going to be quite late when I finish this, if I do finish it tonight. It's already about 9:30 now. I'm very immersed in the story and I just want to get through this now, so I will update you with my thoughts in the morning. Guys, it's now Friday evening and I have a few updates for you. So I did in fact finish Nevermore the day after I filmed the first clip, I believe it was, and oh my goodness, I loved it so much. It was so atmospheric that at one point I honestly could vividly picture the scene that was happening. And if you've read it, it's the scene at Christmas with Saint Nick and the Yule Queen. I felt some very strong emotions throughout this whole thing, and even though I had, you know, my theories, and my theories were right, I had the best time reading this book. And there's one thing that we found out right at the end that I'd sort of thought about throughout the book, but it took me literally until like the sentence before the reveal to actually get that that's what was going on. Wow. I am just floored by that book. I absolutely loved it, which means it's a tough act to follow for the rest of Believathon, because I've started off on a very, very high note now. But saying that, in the clip before this one, you will have seen that I was listening to A Pinch of Magic by Michelle Harrison, and I actually finished that one today. So I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see a lot of me reading that one, because I did listen to it on audiobook, just because I didn't have the physical copy and everyone's been raving about it, so I really wanted to read it. That was for the second prompt, which was to read a book with a family relationship, and boy does it have one of those. I absolutely loved this one again. It was so nice reading a book about family, because if you don't know, I do actually have a younger sister. She's 4 years younger than me, and our relationship has been rocky. So we do get on, but there are some days where we just butt heads completely. And it was really nice reading this story, because the sisters face some difficult things, but ultimately they do really care for one another and they do anything for each other. And I feel like that's what me and my sister are. Like, yes, we butt heads and we fight a lot, but at the end of the day, if anything were to happen, I would have her back and she would have my back. So yeah, it was really nice seeing that sort of relationship portrayed in a book, and it also helped that the story itself was just absolutely amazing. Again, we had such good settings and atmosphere that it felt like I could picture the whole thing in front of me as I was reading, and just the writing and the description was just, again, phenomenal. I cannot fault it, honestly. And I think I did finish that one in 2 sittings as well, which is absolutely crazy. So you saw I was listening to it whilst playing Animal Crossing, because that's the easiest way for me to get through audiobooks at the minute, because I have something else to do but I can also listen to it. And then I did finish it off while I was cooking, so I had it on whilst I was preparing tea. I loved it so much, and I'm not sure if the sequel follows the same characters. I presume so, but I'm not sure, so I'll have to get on that. I think the audiobook for that is on Scribd as well, so I might be reading that one soon. So just to clarify, I gave Nevermore and A Pinch of Magic 5 stars. I think they are some of the best middle grade that I have read, and I cannot wait to read more in the series or from the authors. And we have another update. See, this is why I should update you as I'm reading, but honestly, when I'm reading, I just fly through it, and then at the end I realise, oh crap, I haven't actually vlogged anything. But I am actually over halfway through, oh that's bright, my 3rd book for the Believathon, which is Arsenic for Tea by Robin Stevens. This is the 2nd book in the Murder Most Unladylike series, and wow, I just love this one so much. Again, God, I'm gonna sound like a broken record by the end of this vlog, but I feel like this one is better than the first one for me. The first one was a bit, I don't know, I don't want to say slow or boring or anything, because it really wasn't. I flew through it in one sitting, but this one, because we are already familiar with the main characters, we kind of get straight on into the story, and the mystery in this is very, very intriguing, and it deals with some kind of heavy topics as well. Obviously themes of crime and murder, but there is also something else going on that I don't want to say because it might be a bit of a spoiler. I mean, I sort of saw it coming as soon as some characters were introduced, but it might be a spoiler to other people, so I'm not going to say what it is, but it's quite a heavy topic, to be honest with you. It's a bit of a strange one. I kind of feel not uncomfortable reading it, but it's stirring some sort of emotion up in me, and I think for that reason I'm enjoying it more, because it is giving me some strong emotions and I'm getting angry at some of the characters, which only happens when I'm invested. So yeah, So like I said, I'm over halfway through. I'm on page 197. I think there's about 360 pages in this book. but I did manage to read a chunk in one sitting. I doubt I'm going to read the rest tonight because it is like 11:30 and I'm quite tired, so I don't think I'll be staying up too late. But I wanted to read one or two more chapters of this before going to bed. So that is the plan for the rest of the night. I am extremely sorry that I'm an awful vlogger and that I haven't been updating you guys as frequently as I would like. Again, it's all down to me, but I feel like that is literally just because I've been so invested in every single book this week so far that I've just flown through them and not even thought about vlogging. I just wanted to complete the books. So I feel like it's a good thing but also a bad thing because I am meant to be sharing the process with you guys. So for the rest of the night I will just be reading a few chapters of this and I will talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning guys, so it's about 11 o'clock now and I've just sat down and I'm going to read and hopefully finish Arsenic for Tea by Robin Stephens. I did manage to get up to page 242 last night, so I did read quite a bit, and yeah, I've got about 120 pages left, I think, if my maths is right, and I don't know if it is because my maths is normally terrible, so yeah. But I do have this little bit left. Honestly, there shouldn't be a problem with me finishing this now. Tom's in the bath, so I'm gonna have no distractions, and I'm literally just gonna sit down and fly through it. But I guess I'll update you guys once I do finish it. Oh my god guys, so I've just got this box through the post, and if you can see, it is a box full of cakes by Mellis Cheesecakes. So Mellis is the Welsh word for sweet, and these look very, very sweet. So I've just opened it so I can show you better, but oh my goodness. So we have like, I can't remember what's in this, but it's definitely a Malteser flapjack tray bake sort of thing. Then we have a Terry's chocolate orange cheesecake, a white chocolate and raspberry tart, and a piece of Battenberg. And oh my goodness, I cannot wait to demolish all of this. Hi guys, once again I am here to close out this vlog having not updated you since I last said I would. So you probably have guessed by now that I did manage to finish Arsenic for Tea. When I sat down that morning I told you I was going to finish it, so I did manage it. I absolutely loved this. I gave it 5 stars. I thought that the mystery aspect was so good and I loved that we were close to home. Literally, we are in one of the main characters' houses and the mystery is surrounding her family, so it was very intense. And then what I didn't mention at all was that I actually picked up and finished Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I know, a massive thing to leave out of this vlog. So this is Chloe from Books with Chloe's Patreon pick for her book club, and I've been meaning to read this for so long and this was the perfect opportunity. So after I finished those first 3 books for Believathon, I decided I'd take a break, dive back into young adult and read this. And oh my goodness, I love this so much. I do think it is a 5-star. It's definitely a 4.5. but it might be creeping towards a 5-star, which is crazy because sci-fis never really get more than a 4-star from me. It's just not my genre, but this one I flew through. I was so invested. I don't know if it was because Chloe does post updates on her thoughts and stuff, so every time I read 100 pages of this I could go onto her Patreon page and see what she thought, and that kind of motivated me to pick it up more. I don't know, it was just a really nice experience reading this and I had a really chilled weekend. I read it over 2 days and yeah, I really enjoyed this. So just quickly I'll explain what it is. It's a story about a girl called Spencer and she is set on becoming a pilot. However, her father was branded a coward when he ran away from the Battle of Alta, and so nobody really wants a coward's daughter to be part of the fleet in case she follows in her father's footsteps and decides to run. So it's all about Spencer overcoming the different obstacles and reminding herself that she is a good pilot, that's what she wants to be, and she's gonna make it happen. So yeah, I just absolutely loved it. It was so empowering, Spencer's character to start off with though was really irritating, but as the story went on she did get a lot better, so stick with it for about 100 pages or so and I feel like you will fall into the story. So you will have seen that I did read it, and I also then watched Books with Chloe's exclusive Patreon vlog where she does read and react to this. So it was just really nice. I had a really good chilled weekend. Again, I am sorry I didn't film it, but I think I needed to just relax, take this at my own pace and be able to enjoy it as a separate thing. And I feel like if I would have done it any other way, it probably wouldn't have had as much of an impact on me. So that is it for this week's reading vlog. Again, I am so sorry that I am awful at vlogging and just never update you guys. I am going to try and get better, obviously. I am still new to this, but yeah, I am deeply sorry, and I'm going to make more of an effort to vlog while I'm reading so you can see my reactions. But that is it for today's video. If you did like it, please click the like button down below and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!